Well, hello, everybody. We're going to have some people popping in here and getting everything dialed in for us. Hopefully, you guys are having a very blessed night, and we're going to be going over kind of what's going on for this weekend for the Mod Championship Off-Road Opener that we're having at Robinson RC Raceway. Got a couple topics to cover here. Pertaining to some monies that we're going to be giving out, compliments of DRT Racing. Thank you to Chris Schaefer over there. Also, we're going to be giving away some bodies, and it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to have a bunch of trophies. It's going to be a really fun time out there. So we're going to have some people kind of cycle in here, get things rolling, and I'm going to try and enter the studio here on my other computer and see how we get it going. Should have some people popping in here with comments soon enough on what's going on. I'm going to enter the studio on this side. All right, yeah, I have to invite myself in here, essentially. Thank you all for tuning in. John Duthie saying good luck this weekend. I heard there's a couple Canadians down here, John. Why didn't you make it? So I'm just on my other side computer here, making sure everything's dialed in. We're going to also try and get Robinson on in here as well, and get him dialed in. Justin Jensen, what's going on? Hi, Matt. Back home safely. Thanks for everything. Go Chris Schaefer, Team DRT. What's going on, Bob? Work contracts for John. Oh, man. I'm wearing the same jacket from Peter Renaud. Renaud, what's up? That's awesome. Okay, we have a couple guys already jumping on in here. And I'm going to try and see if I'm able to bring this in. I don't think so. I try sending this link again to myself. In case we need to share the screen or everything, makes it easy. Team DRT, the Mr. Beast of RC racing. That is for sure. All right. I guess I can do it from there. That'll work. Okay, we're gonna do a couple different things here, guys, and get us dialed in. That'll be pretty sweet. Justin Jensen, where am I today? I'm in my office back at the shop right now. Brandon Austin, what's happening, buddy? I'm gonna be somewhere tomorrow. We're traveling tomorrow, so it should be a lot of fun. Right on, Ethereal. Be good, man. What's going on, Phil Phillips? What's happening? We got 30-some people in here right now. I'm still going to set up some back end things here so you guys are able to check it out. I'm going to be setting up the event here on rcgtiming.com, and you guys will be able to sign up beforehand and just pay at the track. But we'll get an idea of what's going on. This will be the Mod 2024 Mod Off-Road Championship Opener at Robinson RC Raceway. Same mod. What do we got here? I can't believe it is already, shoot, we're already into March right now. Isn't that nuts? It's pretty crazy. Should be able to. Oh, where did it go? I should have opened up a little bit more. Let me see. Time is flying. What's going on, Ray? Waving from Seattle. James Laboni. What's going on, buddy? Got the mod tool holder. Like it. What's going on, Sam? I'm going to be able to share this to you guys. Copy that link. Oh, yeah, that is our 2023 setup right there. Oh, no. I might not have duplicated it. I might have messed that up. I might have messed that up. Oh, yeah, I did mess it up. Let me change that. And that was last year. We're going to be going over everything, guys. Sorry for the lateness. We've been, I've been running around everywhere. The boys have been working. And we have been trying to get everything dialed in for you on the back end here. But I, for one, am looking forward to the weekend, some good times with friends. What's going on, Ray? Time is flying. What's the furthest place you traveled to stream a race? Probably, I guess it'd be like Florida. New Hampshire's pretty far. That's up in there. Connecticut. Those are Boston area. And that's pretty far out there. From coast to coast, pretty much. I was trying to do a duplicate on this, and that's what did it to me. Let me see here. There we go. Having people file in here. Got some 38 people. So the mod series will be kicking off at Robinson RC Raceway. So that is a new track in Potrero, California. So let's see where Potrero is. So I'm going to go here. Let me find Robinson RC Raceway. Okay, let's do a share screen here. Okay, so we have a Robinson RC Raceway here. I can't hide myself as far as the I guess the voice goes out if I toggle myself off. Let me hide this real quick, or let me see here. There we go. A little bit better. No. There we go. I'll hide that. There we go. So you guys are able to see there's Robinson RC Raceway. Go and check them out on Facebook. Looks like Duncan getting all ready right there with his rig. You can check it out. Robinson's always putting on a good show. So you can go and see the address right here, as well as it's on modspeedshop.com. So you get directions. Share that one. So you guys will see basically, let's see where the mod shop is. That didn't work. Hold on a second. There we go. It's making me look bad. Okay, so this is basically where I'm coming from. And it's on the border of Mexico. So a little past San Diego. So about 2.5 hour drive, not too shabby. But it is up in the hills out here, guys. It is on Robinson's personal property. You can see here. Let me see if we're able to, see if we can look at this. There you go. That's pretty cool. So you guys can see the raceway right there. So that's Robinson RC Raceway. You guys will see when you come off the road, it'll show you like, oh, go into here, but there's no road here. You actually have to come in through this section right here. Let me see if I can put up the my chat right now so I can see. Okay, so perfect. So you guys will have to come in through the road that is essentially right before you turn off. So then you'll come down here, and then you enter on this little side road right here. I don't know if you can see my cursor mouse, but essentially you have to come through this L road that's right here, and then over and enter into Robinson RC Raceway, and the track is right here. So the track's right there, and camping is all around here. So it's camping down in here, camping up and over here. So he's got area of camping area of what's going on. So, and the track is located obviously right here. So they're going to have, let me see if I can put myself. Oh. Turn this off for a second. So they're going to have camping on site. Obviously, they have. So this is per the just house rules for the weekend. It essentially works out to $10 a night for camping. That's per rig, by the way. So if you have like a camping rig or something like that, and you're camping for the weekend, like a motorhome trailer or something like that. So that's for your rig that you guys sleeping in person. Basically, it's kind of like per camp. So coming out, so between a couple guys stay there, it's going to work out for $10 for the entire weekend for each of you guys. So it's not too bad. But it's $30 for the rig. That helps with a couple things. So it's basically like a facility type of fee. This is personal property of Robinson RC Raceway. So they have to upkeep. They've got their trash. They also have porta potties on site. They have a couple of them, so they have to dump those as well. So that takes care of all that, as well as water. So they do have a well there, but it does take electricity to pull all that up. It does have all that. They've got maintenance on that stuff. So that money's goes straight to Robinson RC Raceway, and they will collect that. So worth every penny. It's totally 100% worth it. Looks like Robinson's saying that he is ready for me. So I am going to share. Let me invite him in. Real quick. All right, Eric, go on to your messenger and you should have it. Okay, so Mike Duncan saying I'm here. Right on. So that is that's some information for you. So $30 for camp the entire weekend. There was an earlier post on Robinson of like a $10 gate fee or something like that, and guys were kind of confused. There's no gate fee. Like there's no like entering in your basically your monies that you spend on your race entry. That is your fee for being at the facility. So there's no gate fee or anything like that. There is a camping fee that goes directly to the track. That is for Robinson. That is helping with upkeep. It takes care of helping with porta potties and everything like that. It looks like Robinson is here possibly. So let me see. All right, without further ado, I will bring in the man himself, Mr. Eric Robinson. Let's see, and I got him on a really small screen. Hello, Eric. I don't know if, can we hear you? I don't think so. We're getting no sound out of you, buddy. So he's gonna work on that. So until that time, let me see here. So he jumped out of it. He'll figure that out. So that's going to kind of take care of it. So there's no gate fee, guys. There's no track fee, or there's obviously a track fee. That's the entry fee. But there's no extra fees beyond the two, as far as like your entry fee and camping fee if you're camping. If you guys are coming in for the if you guys are coming in for just the day, you just pay your entry fee, you're able to leave. So there's no camping fee or anything like that. And that's pretty much it. We have something. So let me, I'll get it set up here while Robinson, because I kind of want to announce this, with him, on behalf of, because I know he's really close to DRT. So kind of something cool for the weekend. So I'm going to set up the series here for us, where you guys can go on there. I'm going to send you a link, and then you guys are going to be able to sign up right now for the classes that you want. So it's going to be the 2024 Mod Championship opener for Robinson RC Raceway. So it looks like Robinson is here. So without further ado, let's see if he fixed his volume. Are you there, Robinson?
Hey, can you hear me now?
Let me see.
Any better?
Can I hear you?
Maybe so. 1, 2, 3.
Here.
Can you hear me now? Oh, yeah, microphone check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Nah, Robinson he's in a bad zone.
No?
I can't hear nothing, my friend. Huh? Oh, it looks like something's going on.
1 second
we
here.
hear you.
Not
awesome.
loud
Okay,
enough.
so they can hear you.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I hear him fine. I can't hear you. Okay, let me see. Let me check my stuff.
Oh, that's all right. Take your time.
Let me see here. Give me a second here, guys. I'm going to check on my sound settings.
No worries.
I know we do live media, but we don't live podcasts, right? Yeah. So let
Oh
me.
yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
That's gonna have reverb. Sorry about this, guys.
Oh
I
no, you
can't
okay?
hear Eric. I
You
pull
want me to
this
lock?
out.
I could probably
There you
log
are,
back
Eric. Can
in.
you hear me?
Hey, yep, I can hear you just
All right.
fine.
All right. So hopefully, guys can still hear me. I guess my headset just isn't
Oh
working
yeah,
properly.
I can
We're
hear you
good
just
now.
fine, my friend. Oh yeah,
Maybe
you
okay.
sound
All
good to
right.
me.
All right. We should be good. Man, Eric, you're in the dungeon there, man.
Man, dude, I am on a break and I can try to get as much light. You know what? I'm gonna pull over here and see if I can get me some more light, just so y'all can
Man,
see me.
you gotta turn the light on in the car, man.
Hey, there's not much in here. There's not much in here.
Oh man, I ain't saying
There's
nothing.
not.
All I can see is your teeth, bro.
Oh yeah, now you saying something now.
I love you, buddy.
Oh, snap. Oh, that's
There we
awesome.
go.
There we
Right
go.
on, right on. So
Awesome
I'm
sauce.
gonna drop that link here for you guys. Let me confirm what's going on here. All right, that's much better, Eric.
Oh, I like it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So without further ado, as everybody knows, this is Mr. Eric Robinson. Well, the over there, the finger guns. It's from Robinson
Busting open.
RC Raceway. He has been working very, very hard at this facility the past year. We've tried to help grow everything, and but first and foremost, he has been at the forefront of this and putting blood, sweat, and tears, money, and everything else into this thing. Robinson, we had your first opener race last year. And kind of came in and we did a mod race there, which went off better and worse than expected, I guess, all at the same time.
Yep. Yep.
But we know now not to race in those kind of months out there, as
Yes.
we had a water issue. But I think we learned a lot there. The two things
Yes.
we learned is, one, we needed more water capacity at the facility, which you guys have totally remedied. We doubled all the tanks from what I saw.
Yes.
And I think you put one on the backside as well. So now you have
Yes.
like 4 stations.
Yes.
So
All of the help that you guys have given us and the support from all the racers has went back into the track. Um, if we ever were to be in that condition again, we would be prepared. We have now taken our water storage from, we had about maybe six totes out there. We have now basically boosted that up to about 7,000 gallons of water sitting above ground now. So we were only working with maybe somewhere around about maybe about 2,000 gallons above ground the last race, and now we have bumped that up to 7,000. So, and we've also added another pump. Remember, we were only functioning on three, and now we have it on all four corners, so it doesn't just overstress one side of the track. Um, so yes, it was a blessing and a little bit of a curse at the same time, because everything that could hit us pretty much did hit us, and I think it was actually a good growing point for us. It showed us exactly where our systems needed to be upgraded at. And I want to say thank you to all the drivers who helped pitch in, including you, Matt, to get water shipped in at that time and continue racing. I really appreciate you guys for that. And we've taken lessons from that and upgraded, most definitely.
no, it was good. we learned, the water situation for those that didn't go. We ended up before this. I talked to Eric, and it was funny because he was like, "Man, we got 3,000 gallons. We
Oh,
got
we're
all.
good.
We're good, man.
We're
We're good."
good, baby.
3,000 sounds like a lot, but I think we were burning through like 275 on each
Yes.
tanker every time that we watered. So we
Yes.
blow through the 275, or it was something like that.
Yes.
And then you start dividing it by 3, and you start running out of water very quick. And he goes, "Matt, come over here. We're checking the like how much is pumping out, and it's a slow trickle
We
out of the
sucked
pump."
all
So
the water out the
we
well.
sucked all the water out. So now, especially with it even raining right now, it should be down in there. We should have plenty of water, and plus with it being 60 degrees, and us and the water coming down on the track right now, this track absorbs a lot of water. So even though we do have water coming in tonight through the night, it's not going to be a problem for us going into Friday and Saturday, Sunday.
Yes, the track is built a little bit different from any other track. We have what you will call like a DG clay and topsoil mix. So when it gets wet, it doesn't get as sloppy as clay gets. In certain areas, you may see that, but this track loves the water, man. And so this is really going to help us out for this weekend because Friday, Saturday, and Sunday looks beautiful when you look at the weather. I think we'll get a lot of that water to get drained off. Just in the way the track is designed, I had asked Cody Lee to make sure we had runoff so we don't have too many sitting areas. And what he's created is there's only 3 areas to take care of and manage. And dude, we're pretty much good to go. So yeah, this track it's different. It really enjoys water. When Friday comes around, we're gonna get a lot of that drain off come tomorrow and Thursday. And I think, dude, the track will be very nice to run on when we get ready to run on it.
No, it sounds like it's going to be a really good time. You have a couple different amenities as well. You have a couple vendors coming in for food.
Yes.
Lead us through that.
Dude, our goal here at Robinson Raceway is to bring a different culture to the RC atmosphere. Something that's different. We want to build something where you enjoy going out with your friends, and also as a bonus, we run our toy cars and race at one another, right? And so we're going to be having food there, which will be Saturday. Saturday morning, we'll have breakfast burritos for sale. And then lunch, we'll have tacos for sale. And Saturday night, we'll be calling in a DJ this weekend. And we're going to have music. We're going to have tacos. So after the prequels, DRT is going to have a DRT after party or prequels after party, get everybody out of their pits and enjoy one another. As we said, we want to change the culture and into something that is beautiful, and
And that's going to be happening Saturday, you said?
that's Saturday. And then Sunday, we're going to have breakfast burritos, and then for lunch we'll have tacos again, and nothing after that. And then if for those who need water, if you don't want to tow in water, we will have water available at the gate. Our neighbors are going to be giving up water for about 20, 25 bucks to fill up, and you should be good. So yeah, we'll have food, water, and music.
Very cool. Very cool. So with that, yeah, we got a couple things to go over to. You mentioned DRT. Chris Schaefer over there is supporting this first one, the first opener, a lot. He's actually
Yes.
DRT is sponsoring $1,000, and he's like, Matt, pretty much do with it what you will, and this is going to go straight back to the racers. So,
Yes.
What's the best way to do this? It's not where it's going to be the pro classes or the highest, fastest people that are going to be able to get this money. It could be them, but it's not. There's something that I really like from TNR that Chris does and he has a lot of different things and prizes and different stuff. And it's not just like the pros that have the chance to get this. This is everybody. This is like the sportsman guys, the, you know, as we would say at the Division 1, the Division 2, the Division 3. And those guys now have an opportunity. So what are we going to do? So with this, the money's going to be broken up. So we have $1,000. So Robinson doesn't even know what I'm going to say right now.
I surely don't.
So what's going to happen is the money's going to be split up, and there's going to be truck money, there's going to be buggy money, and then there's going to be like the 40 plus, the electric, and the pro moto money. Okay. So for truck and buggy, there's going to be, for first place, there's going to be 200. For second place is going to be 100. And for third place is going to be $50. And truck class and buggy class, first, second, third, but there's only one of the divisions that's going to get that. Right. So we're going to put, so if you're, for instance, how you guys have seen it, and you could say a division is like an A, a B, a C main, a D main, whatever it may be, we're going to take that and we're going to put, you know, those guys into a hat. And we're going to take the top three. So you have to race it out. The top three from each one, and then you have to win it. So these guys that still get the bump, and you know how we do it, where we have the trophy. No, for if they win the money and they got top three, then they could possibly get it. So we'll say, okay, truck Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, Division 4, and you'll put those four things in a hat. You draw one out. So whoever was in the top three of that division will get the money. So it's completely fair. You still have to win. You still have to win. So you have to come in the top three. But any one of the divisional classes, you guys have a shot at it. So it's not just the fastest of the fast. They could still get it. They could still get it. But anybody all the way down, all you guys have the opportunity, and it comes up to chance.
I like that, man. I like that.
So there's that. And then we'll do the same thing for, since the classes like 40 plus, electric, and pro moto, they usually are just about one class large. So those three will be put into a bucket, and that will be drawn out, and that will be $200. Oh no, I'm sorry. That will be 150, 150. So basically there's $700 reserved for the buggy and the truck class, 350 each, where if you add those monies up, 200, 150, so that adds to 350. And then I took the other 300, I broke that down as well into 150, 150. So those guys are also able to do it. Also, if, and I'll put so that will be how that one works. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So it will be performance based, where you have to do well, but it'll also be luck based, where it will be total luck of the draw if you are going to win this money. And then we also have from Mod, we're gonna be debuting the Mod Everlast body this weekend. We got them in. So guys that do have orders, we're going to be able to fulfill them right there. The guys that have them online, we will be shipping stuff out next week. But for this debut as well, we're going to sweeten the pot. So we will be giving away 3 mod bodies to one of the winners of any of the classes. So we will put them all into a pot and draw one out, because most likely somebody has a 5th scale truck. So, and that will be the top 3. So it could be where you get some money, and you might get some bodies. Or I might do it where those other ones are secluded. No, I'll do that. Let me just say that. So the ones that have already won the money will do that first. If they win the money, those guys are excluded. But the other classes, will put them back in, and you've got the opportunity to win money, or to win the body, the Mod Everlast body. So we'll take those like tickets out of a hat. Those guys are gone. Then we'll put everybody in, and you have a chance to win body of color that you would like if you are in the top 3. So you still have to race it out. It isn't where we're giving away this thing. You have to compete, and that's going to be the main thing. So, special thanks to Chris Schaefer and DRT.
Absolutely.
I think this is going to be the most fair way to do it. Giving back to the racers as well. He jumped in and he wanted to do that, and it's greatly appreciated. This is our 6th year running this series, and I see the love and what you guys have for the hobby and the sport. And with everything, guys, Robinson RC Raceway is growing, so we want to support that growth. We do know that we may need to get more dirt there in the future, or we may need to, improve on the stand or the lighting or placement. So it is growing pains,
Yes.
but the track doesn't grow without our support.
Yes.
So we will have, we'll be trailering up a tractor as well with a bigger one in case we need to do any track repairs, in case we need to improve a section or anything like that, groom anything. So this track, obviously, it naturally goes in there, but we want to have that on site. So we're going to be bringing up a big tractor to help facilitate that and do that. So thank you to Dave and Coyote Hobbies for that, by the way.
I wanted to say, yeah, most definitely hats off to Chris Schaefer, man. He does a lot for the hobby that maybe some of us who don't know or not in the know, he does a lot for the hobby. And I also want to thank, man, my crew, man, Lavelle Shepard, man, who's been out there, who's helped support get this track off the ground. Mark Rivera, man, he handles a lot of stuff in the background. Ruben, who has Ruben Ledesma, who has donated. My boy Jeremy Vigay, and the RC community, man. We want to grow. And we just need your guys' support because it takes money to do it, and it's going to take a village to help get this track to what everybody wants to see it be. And I think it's really something that can be really great for the community if we get it there. So, Matt, thank you for all of your support, man, helping get the pipe out there. Carbon Light Bodies, Woody, thank you guys for the financial money that you guys have given. Site Solar, man, Mr. Moorhead, he has done great wonders for us and supported us from day one. High Tech as well has supported us from day one. I just want to say thank you to all you guys, and we greatly appreciate you. Even the RC community, when we got into a rough spot, you guys were there for us, and we are truly grateful, and we want to let that be known. And thank you guys, and we look for your continued support.
Most definitely. And thank you to all the sponsors we have. We have a ton of them on here for the mod.
I think you guys got Zombie
as well. Yeah, we've got. Let me pull all those up so I don't forget anybody here. But thank you to RCGT and RC Garage. They've been a huge help on the timing
system.
Yes, it has been really, really good. That's what we've been using, as well as I'm going to show you guys some rankings that we have going on, even for our scale, and see where you guys end up. Go on this link that I just posted and go and register for the event. RC Bonaire Raceway wants to donate $100 to Robinson Raceway. Ooh, Ethereal, thank you. I'll hit you up and we can
DRT Bonaire in the house.
I know. That is awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Let's put that. We'll put that in there for the new comments that can come in. Okay, so let me see here. So just a special thanks to all of our sponsors, like RCDT, RC Garage. We've got Site Solar on there, NSDRC helping out, Halo Flooring, MIP, Vertigo, Imaginate Graphics, Hillotronics, A-Main Hobbies, O'Neill Brothers, ADI, Wolfpack Racing, Barlone Racing, DDM, Axis RC, J Concepts, Horizon, MGS Performance, DRT Racing, Avid, Team Zombie, and Outerwear. So
Shout
And
out to you
also,
guys.
I'm sure that Garver Dirtworks, I need to talk to him, Carbon Light Bodies, and Tanner Designs. So thank you
Yes.
guys for coming on again as sponsors for the series. So yeah, it takes a village, guys, and special thanks to all of our sponsors for their help and support. So we've gone through it once again. $30 for camping all weekend long. That's per rig, guys. So if you guys have a couple people staying with you, say, hey, man, fork up $10. $10, Robinson.
Yes.
And
10.
yeah, $10. And then
Inside joke. Inside joke.
inside joke. And then also bring your friends and family, guys. Have them come
Yes.
out. Come and watch. Come and spend some time. Remember that for the 8 scale guys, you guys will be running on Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and you will have 2 qualifiers and a main event. And for 5th scale guys, so this is something we're going to change up, guys, for next year or for this year. So we did it a little bit. I don't know if it was last year, but it was the previous year. And we saw some of the best racing that we've ever seen. So, and as I travel around to doing Mod Live Media, seeing other event venues, seeing what's going on, what makes it the best? And we want to always have constant improvement. So one of the things is our racing. I think that the racing throughout Saturday is very boring. Until you get into Sunday, you get into the main events, everybody wants to race. So what we're going to institute, and there's another thing. Another thing is the days run really long on Saturdays. Guys are beat. They want to work on their rigs. They want to do stuff. They want to get something to eat. They want to enjoy the night and then go into Sunday. And then what we see happening is nobody really runs the third round. So the third round is either like, well, I'm just going to sit that one out. So we have issues with turn marshaling. We have issues with people running, or it doesn't really matter to them. But you still have your best 2 out of 3. So what does this do? So what we're going to do now is we're going to do 2 rounds of qualifiers, and we're going to try and run a round of seeding on Friday night.
I like that.
So we'll try and get you those 3 rounds in, but you'll have a round of seeding that will take like your best 3 consecutive laps and put you into the next day. Now, if we can't get the round of seeding in, we also have rankings that we have already have in place with RC Garage and RCG Timing of the rankings for your national ranking for 5th scale. So we can rank off of that as well and set up the races like that because we know where you guys exist. So we'll show that very soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to not shorten the program, but we're going to give you guys more runtime. So we're going to go to 7 or 8 minute qualifiers. Most likely 7, because usually we do around 5. So we'll go to 7-minute qualifiers, and it will be essentially rocket round. But what it will be is it will be almost like rocket round and qual points at the same time. So you will have where, let's say you finish first in one with a time of 10 laps, 5:02, and you got first position. Now, let's say that you go into your second round and somebody else beats you and they got a 1, but their time was slower. You would still beat them out. So since you have a best time, but let's say you end up where, as the points go down, you would have had a faster time than somebody else, but they beat you in a qualifier with points. Points will end up being worth more than time will, but the time will be the tiebreaker. As long as we're able to set that up in the system, that should be how we do it. So this will be where we have is that getting implemented this weekend from Sam Tanner? Yes, this is getting implemented. So what that will essentially do is it will make qualifying matter with racing as well. Looks like Robinson had to jump off. So this will essentially make qualifying matter, and you guys get racing practice in. So every one is a race. So it is where you guys line up, sound of the tone. We're popping off. We're going. So we're calling traffic. We're calling hacking. So this is going to give you guys more practice for racing going into the mains. But you're also racing in your qualifiers. So you want to get to the top to get those highest points. So that will be pretty cool. We saw this pretty much done as well at Walla Walla when we were out there in Washington, and them having the racing every time made it very, very cool. So it wasn't just, you racing the clock, you're also racing your competitors. So we've done this before. We did this at, I believe, Fear Farm when we had a really light turnout there 2 years ago, I want to say. And it was like one of the best times that we have had. So we're going to increase your guys's qualifying time. So it's probably going to be 7 minutes. I'm probably going to end up on 7 minutes. So we're going to be at 7 minutes. So usually instead of you guys getting, let's say, essentially, it'll be 7 or 8. I'll decide that. But essentially, before you guys get 3 rounds of 5-minute qualifiers. So if you have 3 rounds of 5-minute qualifiers, then you end up getting 15 minutes of runtime. Since we're doing a seeding round, we're going to try and do a seeding round on Friday night. That will essentially get us all into the computer and get everybody signed up and get the transponders linked. So it will make our Saturday way faster. Not only will Saturday be way faster, you guys will get more runtime on Saturday than you normally would, because you're going to get 7 or 8 minutes, what have you. So you're getting 14 or 16 minutes. I'll decide then where it sits at. But with that, you guys are going to get more racing in, and the days will go quicker. So we will have where we have those 2 qualifiers that will set you up for the mains on Sunday. We're able to still run the 8 scale guys with us as well. And we don't have to take those large breaks that we usually do between, so guys can get their cars up and running. That can range from, half an hour to an hour. So we're going to save all that time as well. Guys are going to enjoy their experiences more, because we've seen that in the last couple times where people were not super stoked on running the 3rd run, or we're getting done at 11 and we got to do track repair, and it's just not, it doesn't work out that way. We'll run more efficient with 2 quals, extending the time and not having the large break. We're going to make the racing way better by actually you guys racing every time and making it way better for the online viewers of knowing what's going on. And there will be where this is really good practice, because you guys don't usually see racing until the final main day. You guys are going to see racing the entire time. So the only time that you'll be on your own clock will be like seeding. Seeding, that will be your 3 consecutive laps. So that would be kind of how it normally is, where you go out there, you run your laps, and that will place you where you belong. Okay? So that will be pretty good. Let me see if I can answer some questions here. Brian Lee, I always like the Reedy race, heads up racing, but that's not practical with so many classes and entries. It's great watching the pros, though, for sure. Luke Laystrom, that's fun. No more on your own time. Carl, if you sign up for a class and decide not to run your 3rd qual, you should still marshal, kind of the golden rule in RC racing. Yeah, if you're doing that and you're not running your 3rd qual, you still need to be out there. That has always been a rule set in place. But a lot of these guys, they'll end up going back to their hotel, or they'll leave, or something will happen. So that, or guys break down, or they don't hear you or something like that, and we want to run the event much more efficiently. Guys are going to want to run their 2 quals. Guys are going to want to race their 2 quals. If they break down in one, they still have one to fall back on. Now, we may run at the very end of the program an LCQ. I think that I like that. It won't take much time, and then we're also able to do that. But that's with the prefix that you can't get into the top echelon of times as well. So I have to see how that works. I want to try and run an LCQ, but I'm going to reserve that till we might not, depending on what's going on. So we want to create the best racing, but I need to see how it's going to work with the computer, because if how I'm doing it with the qual points, with where they would be and the times, and it could be a little bit of an issue with that. So I might have to finagle with the system to make that happen. But the LCQ is really good for the folks that break, but there's got to be house rules to it. You can't be like, I crushed it in the LCQ. I was out there with nobody else, and now I'm TQ. It's not going to happen. So you will automatically have a governor on you, essentially, where you can't break into the top 7 for it. So that's pretty much a good golden rule to have, where guys can't do that. And there will only be one LCQ. There won't be multiple. There will only be one LCQ. One for truck, one for buggy. LCQs don't exist for Pro Moto and 40 Plus and electric. They don't exist for those. Only for the 2 classes like 4-wheel drive buggy and truck. Okay. Let me see here. Sounds good to me, Matt, from Terry. Clinton Smith saying last chance qual or third race if needed. Yeah, so I need to see, now that I'm doing it with this new system, we either have to do it as rocket round, or I just have an internal house rule of looking at your time and where you would be placed with your time. That's most likely how I'll do it. Is it won't prefix on the actual point value. But depending on your time, it's kind of going to be where you're at anyways. It's more of a tiebreaker than anything, but that's going to give you a good estimation. So I'll end up making that up because, well, I run the event, of what the house rules are for that, since this is new. How long is the Pro Moto races? So they don't last forever as far as the batteries, especially the 5000s. I'll probably do it about 6 minutes. The 6-minute runs for the Pro Motos. For quals, maybe 5 minutes for the Pro Motos, because they kind of lumber around and they're hard to marshal. So Pro Motos will probably get cut down on the time frame just because they just don't last. But if we can run them 7 and guys are making it, then we will. But with the gyros running and everything, and guys usually having like the 5000 milliamp, I've run those things and you smoke through a battery in no time. So, and the Pro Moto class will be a part of the entire series, and it will go all 3 days. It'll go the entire time. Before, we only had it like on the 1 day. We'll run it all 3 days. If there is a thing, we might run it all on Saturday for the Pro Motos if we can fit it in, if everybody's cool with it. But just to preface it at that because we might have like 8 scale guys running some of the Pro Motos and they want to get out for the day. So if that's the case, then I will move it and shift it and have a Pro Moto A main that night. If not, I'll push it and have it the next day with the 5th scale guys. Good, because at this time I suck. So Brandon's saying I like that LCQ. Clinton likes the LCQ. Yeah, LCQ is really cool. It doesn't take much time. We know that we want to create the best racing possible. And we know that you guys spend a lot of money, time, and energy to be out at this facility. And we want to create the best racing possible. So There will be a handicap with it. If we do one, we're most likely going to do one. It looks like everybody here in the chat likes them. I like them personally, but there will be that prefix of you can't break the top 7 because that's what we take directly into the main. You cannot break the top 7 to do that, because essentially you could be out there with 4 or 5 people and not, a full heat of 10, and that's not fair, to everybody else out there. But it could still get you where you may be if you break down twice and you need that LCQ to at least get you up a couple positions, because that's where you truly belong in the race. So let me see here. Tom Stover, if anybody was not coming because they couldn't miss work, bam, come race and win that mortgage payment. Yeah, Tom, I don't know, with maybe $50 or $200 you're going to be paying a mortgage payment. It's not all $1,000. But if you did hear us from earlier, for those people coming in, we'll let you know how that goes. So it is $1,000 that was given to us by DRT. They say, hey, Matt, we want to support the event. We want to make it that much better. What can we do? Here's $1,000. This doesn't go to mod. It goes back to the racers. It goes back to you guys 100%. So we're going to take that money. There's buggy class, there's truck class, and then there's like everything else, which is considered 40 plus, electric truck, electric open, and 1/5 scale and pro moto. So you've got the truck class, buggy class, and the other 3, kind of obscure classes. So for the more premier classes, it's going to be a deviation of $200, $100, and $50. For the other of classes, it's going to be $150, $100, and $50. Now, what will that be? So it'll totally be random. So we'll take all the guys in the truck, and you have to try and be. So if it's Division 1, you have to try and get top 3. You've got a chance at it. Division 2, top 3. Division 3, top 3. So then we put those guys in a hat, or we put those classes in a hat, Division 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it goes down to, whatever they are. We draw that out of the hat, boom, and that's going to be your winner. And that goes down all the divisions. There's 5, 6 divisions. It goes for everything. Now, we do have trophies for the 4 divisions. So it goes down basically, your top 10 is one division. Next 10 is another division. Next 10 is another division. We go down 4 divisions in buggy and truck, okay? And the top 3 for the other classes, like 40 plus, electric, and pro moto. So that gives you guys an estimation. Thank you to Imaginative Graphics for always helping us out with that. Terry's saying, hey, Matt, is my truck body in? If so, can you bring it this weekend? Yes, we do have all the truck bodies in. We're going to be bringing 10 of each color with us. So we will be able to satisfy your guys' orders, and we will be able to, and we're going to be giving some away. And then we're also going to put all those other classes in a hat, draw it out, and the top 3 that are in there that you raced are going to get bodies. So of color of your choice. And then we also will have them there for sale if you guys want to grab some. So be sure to hit us up and come on over and grab some of the new Everlast bodies. Brandon Austin saying, I want Tom's mortgage. Right on. So yeah, anybody has a chance at the money, but you still have to race it out. You're going to have to be in the top 3 to even have a shot at the money. Now, if we are able to facilitate that in each and every event, that'll be awesome. DRT came on for this one, and we said, hey, we'll sweeten the pot with some mod bodies too. And we just want to make it super cool for you guys coming out and show our appreciation and support year after year for the mod series. And we know you guys spend a ton of money to come out and just play with your toy cars for an hour, essentially. But more so, it's about hanging out with your RC family, cooking, having fun, joking, for a couple days. And that's, for me, that's what it's really about. Because we don't make any money from doing, these events. All of it goes back into the actual infrastructure of everything, goes to, getting at least the crew out there, putting these things on, so everything goes right back to you guys. And we try and have constant reinvestment in our equipment, bringing on everything, having the live stream for you guys, full race coverage via Mod Live Media and RCGT graphics, and have your guys' faces up there, and ranking system, and doing all that, as well as, we bring a crew out. We got Jason and Chris that come out as well, part of Mod. We've got a couple other guys that come. We got Rob that helps us out, Tom Stober, they're helping out, and we've got a full crew that is David would come out with us too, full crew that makes sure that these events run smooth as possible for you guys. And we really appreciate everybody coming out, time and time again, and supporting the series. This is to help the community grow and thrive, and for all of us to have fun. And like I said, everything is for you guys. And then Mark Rivera saying, Hitman's Cornhole Tournament, we need a minimum of 8 teams. Special custom trophy will be awarded to first place winners. So right on. I know we'll probably have a mod team out there. I'm good for some cornhole. I'll try that out. Matt Jenkins, what's going on, man? Hope to see you out there. Damn, this is an event that you won't want to miss. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. So a lot of us are probably going to be getting in. I know a lot of people are probably going to be coming in Friday morning. Guys are going to ask about the weather. They are going to get hit with rain tonight. So it's probably going to need some time to dry. There will be no cars on the track tomorrow. So even if you guys show up there, you're not going to get on the track. There still has to be some pipe that we have to lay down. We are putting, so special thanks again to Carbon Light Bodies and Hobby Action RC Raceway, and to Mod. All the pipe that we had, guys, I've been squirreling pipe for a long time. I donated all of that to Robinson. Completely, totally said, hey, I've got a trailer. Here's all the pipe, boom, you can have it. And then he says, Matt, we need more. So I hit up my buddies, and that was one of the reasons for pushing the event back, was that when we were doing the FTC event, that we were able to lock that in on that weekend. That was in Arizona. We were then able to pick up the pipe. I trailered the pipe down at I got there about 1:30 in the morning from Hobby Action, because we loaded all the pipe there in Arizona. I trailered all that down, dropped it off at Robinson, and then drove home and got home Tuesday night sometime. But slept there I got there 1:30 in the morning Monday night, to get them new pipe, because as Mike Duncan knows, and myself, both of our trucks got skewered, and I think it was also Travis Brooks, his buggy. We all had about a couple $100 worth of damage from their Schedule 40 pipe that they have out there. So I told them, I said, we need to get rid of that. We don't want that. Just leave it. We don't need it. So we made it happen. Special thanks to Carbon Light Bodies, Woody Wood, Brandon Wood, helping us out with some finances that went towards gas and everything for those rigs to make sure to get the stuff out there. So he really helped with that. Steve Perez, yeah, not much rain going to be coming on. There's really nothing on Friday, nothing Saturday, nothing Sunday. We look to be good. I looked at the schedule, or at the for the weatherman. Let's look it up. And it's only in the morning, realistically. Morning into the midday on Thursday. Friday looks awesome. Let me see if I can pull this up here. Yeah, weather's gonna be great. So I'll share this so guys can see it. So there it is, guys. Let me hide that. So you can see, oh, come back. Wait up. Hold on a minute. So from what we can see, at least Wednesday, it's raining there right now, and it'll be raining into tomorrow morning, which will be Thursday. And then it lets up around midday, around 2 o'clock here. And then on Friday, it's got one little spurt right there in the middle of the day that has 20% chance. But hopefully that subsides, and then 0%. And we're looking good for Saturday and Sunday. So the track likes water. It's going to be perfectly fine. And we're going to have a tractor there. We're bringing it in, guys. So if there is any sort of issues, we will 100% be able to satisfy what is needed. So so that you guys know. So we will have a full-on, tractor there with a box scraper on the back and a front loader, and that's a bigger one to be able to work the track if we need to, and do everything that that's necessary. So I would imagine if you guys did show up, try and show up late on Thursday in the day, especially if you only have 2-wheel drive and that we don't rip up the property. I would not try and get there early tomorrow. That I don't think that that it's going to be necessary for you guys to get in there early tomorrow. We'll probably be on midday on Friday for practice, maybe a little bit later, depending on how that rain is, to see what's up, and especially just trying out the track. There'll be no cars on the track on Thursday at all, and we'll just be doing infrastructure stuff and everything, making sure the track is looking good, make sure timing and scoring is working good for you guys. Looks like Steve Perez is going to come down right on. Very cool. So we've got trophies, money, bodies. We'll have a raffle going. We'll have vendors out there, a DJ. We're going to have racing all weekend long. Full live coverage the entire time as well. So we'll have full follow cam like on Sunday for the races. For Saturday, somebody wants to jump up on the camera, they can. But if not, it's just going to be a fisheye because we got a lot of other stuff to do. But if somebody wants to jump up there and volunteer, maybe we can take a volunteer chart. Have people see what's up, and that's cool too. We can make that happen. So yeah, should be good. So also, let's check out rankings. So what do you guys think where you rank for fifth scale? So a lot of this stuff, it's going by events and your current positions and everything like that. So let's check it out. Be sure to sign up, guys, on that link that I'm sending you. And if you have not claimed your profile yet, guys, you're going to want to. Okay. So let me share this along. So if you go to rcgarage.info and then you sign up, what have you, you can even do it if you don't sign up, you go to racing and then you go to drivers here. Click this on. There we go. Go to racing rankings. And then you can go up here and you can go to 5th scale 4-wheel drive truck per se. So right there, and you get to see where you essentially rank. I think this is in the world right now, where you rank overall depending on your finishes. So we got Mike Duncan here, top 10 here for Duncan. Tim Parker in 9. We got Mitch, Austin, Kakela, Shartung, Forbes, Shapiro. Shapiro just ahead of Jason Turner.
Wrong.
He's yelling wrong down below. Randy Coleman there, Luke Laystrom, Jamie Palmer. And this is a 3-year running scale here. So that shows you guys your leaderboard. And then we also have 4-wheel drive 5th scale buggy. Got myself, Horner, Riquez, Fry, Salaji, Stover, Harris, Nelson, Baconator, Brandon Wynn. So those are some cool stats for you guys to kind of check out. And this will be something that we're using in the future as well. So you guys can go and check your rankings. So if you guys want to go and search, and you can see, okay, let me go to drivers here. So if you go to racing drivers, make sure you go to here and you do a little sign up. Let me see. Let's see Mike Duncan. All right. So we got Duncan here. Rankings. 10th in 4-wheel drive truck. Carl, most on the list. I didn't see at the 2024 1/5 scale worlds. Yes, so it's also based on entry count. So depending on the unique drivers that you are going up against, and it's a 3-year running scale. So it's not just based on one event. It is based on a plethora of events that it is located on. So it takes consideration of, all the mod series stuff, the East Coast Nationals, the race out at, they have one out. So it'd be the Iowa race as well that they used to have. That was the Midwest 1/5 scale shootout. It takes into account Canadian Nationals, everything. So if you're traveling more and you're going to a lot of places, then that's when you get more points. So the guys that are traveling and not staying at just one track, if they're always staying at one track and they're going up against the same people, they don't get that many points. The guys that are traveling around and meeting new people and going to new places, those people are meeting new unique drivers, and those guys are going to be higher up in the rankings because they're competing against new unique drivers from around the country, and also with the more entry count, that gives it more prestige. So we got Duncan here. You can see the events that he was at, and you can see kind of where he's at. Yeah, so he was at the Dirt Finals. He was 9th out of 43. Mod Champs, 10th out of 32. Mod West Coast Finals at the Dirt in Paris 2022, 7 out of 27. So a pretty good average here. It's kind of showing Mike, around that 10th place position. Pro 4x4 truck at the West Coast Nationals, 3rd out of 10. So you're going to see race 1 of 2020. I think this is where he beat me. 1 out of 14 here. So a good estimation here for Duncan of where he would rank overall. So, and Mike has claimed his profile, it looks like, as well. So, smart man. Go to racing here. Let me go to rankings. Let me see maybe somebody who hasn't claimed their profile. And that's when you're in those two classes, guys. So if you're running the 40-plus class, if you're doing those kind of classes, that doesn't count for these rankings. It's for kind of those two main classes. Let me see Mr. Shapiro. So Shapiro has also gotten him. He's ranked 17th currently, just ahead of Jason Turner. Jason's going to be racing this weekend just to take on Shapiro. So you can see him there. Look at that. Look at this guy. Look at that. Look at that sexy beast right there. So Shapiro, his ranking. So events. Oh. Events he was at. Yeah. So 22nd out of 43, 7th out of 16 here at the West Coast Nats. 9 out of 19, 7 out of 32, 18 out of 41. So yeah, so it's a pretty good estimation there of where Shapiro was ranked altogether. Let's see Jason. Got his ranking here, 18th. His events, 19 out of 34, 15 out of 19 here, 18 out of 30. So yeah, good estimation here of Jason. Here's a good one. Mod Arizona Champs, 5th out of 32 here. 7 out of 26 here at the 1/5 scale Worlds at GOB last year. So good estimations there for Mr. Turner. Expert four-wheel drive truck. 13 out of 23 there. So very cool. See Jamie Palmer here. He's 21st. His event. So they have a little bit lower entry count in some of their stuff. So for gas truck, 1 out of 13. So he's very fast out there, but he might not see as many unique drivers. So if he's like 2 out of 5, so it also counts on how many unique drivers that you see and the frequency that you're racing as well. So pretty cool. Josh Mitchell. Brian's new nickname is Sexy Beast. Yeah, there you go. Right on. My compliments. So shows you guys, and then you're able to. This is a 3-year running total. So as the year goes on, your old ones drop off and new ones come up. So you're able to either do well or drop off. So you'll see some of the guys that might not be competing anymore are up there, and they could be soon dropping off due to non-participation, or if they only race once or twice a year, their points will suffer with that as well. So it rewards the people that are active in the community and they're racing more places around the country. And Brandon Austin right there, 12,256. Mitch Mitchell, 13,586. And there's all this big algorithm of how it all works. If you guys want to check it out, some big brain stuff that I don't even go through, but that's the algorithm for the exact formula to do everything, to take them all and what's going on. It's a rolling 3 years. For it. So right on, guys. Been talking to you a long time. I think it's going to be an amazing event, weekend, and a lot of fun. I think it's going to be pushing us a little bit further back, even for our arrival there. We'll probably be showing up midday Thursday is my midday tomorrow is my thinking, to kind of just start getting set up and everything. But I don't want to be in the mud either. So if you guys show up Thursday night, Friday morning, it's probably a good idea. If you got rigs, probably Thursday night to come in. Don't try Thursday in the morning. I wouldn't recommend it. You might get stuck. It's not going to be good. So come in later on in the day, Thursday, guys, to get in there and get all parked and whatnot for the weekend. So should be good. You guys have any questions? Any sort of questions up? Let me know. I would love to answer them for you. So Jerry Accord, when are the bodies going to start shipping out? Next week, Jerry. We are going to do most likely next Wednesday. So a week from today. I think that's when we also had it set on our thing for the pre-order. The 13th. So 1 week from today, we're going to have stuff shipped out. Now, guys might say, well, if you have the bodies, why can't you ship them out now? We are not Amazon. We don't have the manpower. All of our manpower will be at the event this weekend. And to not overload us, we are bringing bodies out there to satisfy that for the opening thing. But are you announcing the winners for the pre-order day? I am not. It will be next week, Wednesday, that we're going to announce the winners for the pre-order when we start actually shipping them out to the world. We're going to have it, for this weekend. If you're at the Robinson race, you could pick one up. We're going to do some promotion for that. We do have them, but like I said, we're not Amazon. There's only 3 of us that work in the company. And we just don't have the manpower to get all the bodies out at once. Now it's just not happening. Thought it was today. Sorry, I was excited. Yeah, it will be next week. We had it on the thing. I think I had mentioned that we were going to try and do it, but we are just behind the curve. I'll just be real with you. We got a lot of stuff in the fire right now that we're trying to do. So we will do it next week. They will ship out next week. That will, we'll be all hands on deck and able to help out because there's, like 50 bodies that need to be shipped out and, and then some. And I think it's going to go crazy after this weekend when everybody's kind of seeing them. So, my apologies, guys. It's just, we just don't have the manpower. If we had another shipping person here that could do it, and more manpower, then it just is what it is. So, yeah, it is later on. Did I put 3/6? I don't think I did. If I did, I apologize. Yeah, shipments expected 3/14 of 24. Yeah, we will draw the live pre-orders waffles on 3/12 of 24. So that's Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, we might do it Tuesday. Who knows? it's either going to be Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. I would like to do it potentially. Yeah, potentially it could be Tuesday. I could announce it. I could do it Tuesday. I could hit that mark. We should be able to do it then. I'll post it up though for sure. It'll probably be Tuesday at like 6, probably Tuesday at like 5 o'clock if I do it. It'll give me some time because we might be doing Huckleberry announcements, but it gives me time to put people in the wheel, get those pre-order people in, do all that. It's going to take a little bit of time. This weekend, are you going to be able to show the live feed? Of course, Darren, at every mod event and every mod supported event where we've worked with the venue, we will be getting them live coverage. So we'll have that at hopefully at East Coast Nationals this year. We'll have it here. We'll have it at all the mod races that you guys go to. So anything like that, yes, we will be live streaming, so you guys can watch it and comment in and everything. Ooh. This rain needs to go away, guys. The rain needs to go away. Sam Tanner. So with going down to only 2 quals, does this mean no resort? Yes, there will be a resort. Did they do a resort on that other one? I think I don't know. I'll have to see how I'm feeling. I'll have to see how it goes, Sam. If we do, let's put it this way. If we do a seeding round, I probably won't do a resort. If we don't do a seeding round, I'll probably do a resort. That'll be how it'll end up working out. Any Easter eggs on Vegas? We're just able to run there. It should be an awesome turnout again. I think it's going to be bigger and better than ever. We got a good crew going out. I'm going to try and get our photographer out there as well. It's been doing all the mod events. I got to talk to Joey about that and get that done. So yeah, should be pretty fun. So yeah, guys, so it should be a really fun event out there at Robinson RC Raceway. If you haven't, already thought about doing it, go there, support them. We're really trying to help with getting them up and going and kind of on the right path for everything. We got them all new pipe, which is awesome. That was a couple $1,000s worth of pipe. They've 100% improved on their watering situation, which I don't think we're going to need a ton this weekend. We'll have a full part shop on site with Mod Hobbies. So you guys will be fully stocked up and ready, and so you guys will have parts available on site. Our qualifiers heads up start then? Yes, they are, Jessica. So we will be, on the sound of the tone, we'll line you up. Sound of the tone, we're off. And we will be doing restarts. It will be clean. We will be, full on racing every time. We will be calling for traffic and for hacking and stop and goes. Everything that you would see in a main event, you're going to see during qualifying as well. And I think it'll make for more exciting racing. It'll make for better overall for making better racers. That they just won't see it once in the weekend, but it will see like, hey, I'm around these people all the time. Teach more respect as well, and also make it better for the viewers. We saw this for when we went to Walla Walla. We had done this before for another for a mod race. I think we did it once at Fear Farm. I want to say we did it, and it was awesome. I think everybody was like, dude, that's the best we've ever seen. And most fun that we've had on a Saturday for qualifying. So and then you'll get longer run times. It'll make the day shorter. Overall, I don't see how it's worse. And we would have a lot of people not do the third round quals. And then we'd also have turn marshaling issues. So we want no turn marshaling issues, everybody competing, everybody having fun racing, and really provide that next level event for you guys to come out to and have fun at. Darren Kirkman going to be out of Silver State right on. I think we have a lot of people coming to Silver State. That'll be cool. Wesley Dean, call off, man. You got sick, bro. I got the Rona. I can't go in. Sorry. My cousin, twice removed dog, got hit by a car. They need consoling. That's what you need right there. No one to cover. Psh. Sorry about your luck, man. I got races to win. Works around all the time. You only get to hit mod events 5 times a year. Oh, so be sure to get signed up once again, guys. Let's see if we have. Let's see what we got here for our sign up. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Guys have already signed up. So once again, guys, I'm going to pop that link in. I'm going to show you guys the sign-up processes. So let me go here. So you guys can see how to sign up. So that link will take you to there. Go on here. Okay, I'm going to sign up for truck. It's my model, my name. Put in your transponder number if you got one right there. And I'm going to register. Boom. In. Registered. Thank you, Ethereal. So you guys are able to sign up, get all dialed in. And then if you want to support RC Garage and RCG Timing, we also have something going on for that. So if you sign up for that and subscribe, I am part of them as well, RC Garage and RCGtiming.com. Trying to help make it that much better for you guys in our RC realm here. It's like Brandon Austin getting signed up. And then what's really cool as well, guys, is let me see. So what's really cool as well is that you get the best bang for your buck. The guys that are in 5th scale, your first class is $80. But after that, it's only 20 a class. So you're able to run, you know, for $100, you can run 2 classes, 3 classes, 120, 140 for 4. You know, so you're able to get best bang for your buck. We know you guys spend a lot of money when going there. And we want to know that you guys are valued. Obviously, it takes cash to make it happen for us, but we're not charging you guys, other than Silver State, which is the exception, and that has to deal with because of the venue itself that is so expensive. At all the other mod races, we have that 80-20, 20-20-20 for you guys. And because we know you guys spend a ton of money getting out there, and but we're still able to be good as far as like getting the track money, us money, but we're not looking at, doing $100 classes for you guys or anything like that. It can get expensive really quick. We want you guys to enjoy, run a bunch, and have a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and we really appreciate your guys' support. So definitely run those 2 classes. Run your Pro Moto. You have an 8 scale, run it. It's run the 40 plus class. So we want you guys to enjoy this and enjoy your hobby. When you go out there, you're not breaking the bank per se, $400 in or something to run 4 classes. It's a hit. So you're out of there with $140, 120, and you're still able to get to and from home, and you had a fun weekend of racing with your buddies. So looks like we're good, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you to Robinson RC Raceway for their continued support. And we're trying to help make that place, better and better each and every time that we see it. That's our main goal. That's what we strive to do. And we try and do that with every track that we attend, is make a difference for them and bring more people and bring eyeballs to that track. That is our main goal for everything. So definitely go on, claim your guys' profiles on RC Garage and RCG Timing. If you guys want to support the fund on there, I think it's $5 subscription on there to help with the ranking systems, and we're going to have more things for users coming up. Let me see if I can find that information as well. Let me see. So this right here, if you guys do want to support, this does support us with RCG Timing and RC Garage and the rankings and everything like that. If you guys want to sign up for that on that subscription, and that will give you access to seeing everything. So let me kind of show you guys what's up with that, because what do you get with it? So for instance, let me see here. I'm going to share screen. If we go to where you want to see anybody, we'll see somebody on here. Let me look up drivers. So Joe Shartung is a good one. There's Joe. So it's going to give you guys a cookie still here, where it's going to give you guys, okay, so Joe, he has this one, but he's got his world rankings hidden here. So if you guys, let me hide that. So if you guys want to see your world rankings, you have to click on there, and then it has that subscription thing. So what that does is it's basically to help maintain the site and the stuff that we're working towards. We do have a couple employees and whatnot, and people working in the background on everything for this. But I'm a part of RCG Timing and RC Garage, so this helps make it possible. But like, if you want to see any of your buddies, let's take Justin Watson for example. It will show you guys basically a cookie. So we'll show you your best ranking, and then if you want to see the others, you must subscribe. But like for me, I have subscribed as well. Go to drivers here, and then you're able to access anybody. See all their rankings all the way through, see everybody's things. So yeah, if you want to subscribe on there, guys, that that will help us out and keep bringing these things like you see here, where it has all your information, especially all the fifth scale guys. Would love to see, all you guys getting into it, because we are a subset that really doesn't get recognized very much, but on here we're able to see where we rank against people around the country, because we even do have like our good friend Jamie Palmer. He's from back east. It tracks all of our stuff out here. We have a big subsect here, and it's got nations as well. I think a lot of us are just out here in the States, so we do have to check that out. So yeah, so that is a good marker for you guys. So if you want to go on that link, subscribe on that for us. It helps out with the timing and scoring and doing all these rankings. And we have rankings for even the best in the world for Nitro Buggy and Truggy and Electric. And this goes for everything. Any class that you guys run, it'll essentially have a ranking for it. So it'll show, and that's a national ranking and world ranking. So you're able to see a world ranking right there. It's pretty cool. And then you get a little fancy star next to your thing if you're a supporter. So if we go this scale buggy, this has a little RC Garage project supporter. So just to show you guys, kind of what's up and, some stuff we're working on in the background to help improve your RC experience and really just, we're about it. It's what we, eat and breathe, and however else you want to say it. So thank you so much, guys. I can still hear the rain outside. I wish it would let up because we gotta still pack some goodies. But it might push us into tomorrow as well. We will see. But we will have a good time. We'll see how it goes. And Joe Shartung, shit. Joe Shartung seeing where he's at. He's like, what the heck? What's going on with that? Let me see where Joe is. Oh man, Joe. Man, oh man. Yeah, Joe Shartung currently just ahead of Mark Forbes, 15th in the nation, Mr. Joe Shartung. Show you right there. $15th, dog. You better step it up. I know right now, let me see. These two are battling it out. Both Shapiro and Jason Turner right here are about 200 points off of each other right now. So we'll see. It might change after this weekend for their world rankings right there. Who's your money on? I don't know. We'll see if Jason can take it away from Shapiro. What do you think, Jason? If he's even down there. What's going on, John Moore? What's happening, buddy? Stud Muffin. Yeah. Oh, Brandon Austin said, my money's on Shapiro. Woo. Don't tell Jason that. I don't know where Jason's at. Hey, Chris.
What?
Where's Jason?
The trailer we're loading.
Oh, okay. These guys are already loading up, guys. So I got to get out of here. I got to help these cats. We got to get our stuff going. So thank you so much to the team as well. Jason, Chris. We should have Rob out this weekend and Stover. And all you guys. And someone saying, sorry, Jason, Brian's my boy. Oh, man. Jason getting put down right now. Let's see what's going to happen this weekend. We're going to Gonna have to get some interviews with those guys. So I really do hope that you guys enjoy our races, enjoy the series, and just overall, we're blessed to be here, and your guys' continued support for the product, for the series, RCGT, RC Garage. Subscribe on there, guys, if you can. If you guys are able to, it really does help out with the site and kind of what we're doing with all the overlays. So if you guys are seeing kind of all those, I'll put that link again, all those overlays that you guys see that we've been coming out with where it pops up your faces, all the ranking systems for the world, for RC, all of the analytics that you guys are now getting, and even the timing and scoring that's going on, the places where you're able to sign up, all that is RCGT and RC Garage. So we're a part of that. I'm a part of that, and trying to make that happen where that's kind of the, you know, the next level. Everything's intertwined. So if you guys are able to subscribe and help out with the program, you guys are going to get some cool things coming down the road as well, for what that does, more than just seeing all of your rankings and everybody else. If you want to look up your buddies and see where they are, you know, for their each individual things. Basically gives you like an admin account on there and supports the project that we're trying to make happen and continue move forward with as we work on that every single day. So thank you guys. I'm going to go help these guys get done. Almost been, we're like an hour 47 in this thing, a little bit too long. So we will see you guys this weekend. We had some rain come in tonight, but you know what? It's good for the track. It's going to hold up well. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday look absolutely beautiful. So if you guys do show up Friday morning or Thursday night when kind of that weather comes through, that's when I would recommend it. I wouldn't try to come before then. We're not even going to be there before then. So you guys have, you know, an absolutely amazing day tomorrow. You know, go through work, have a safe trip out in the morning. We will see you cats later on, and just really looking forward to the weekend with the RC family. So thank you guys once again for all the amazing support the last 5 years, and we're looking forward to a 6th, and it's going to be a good time out there with our RC brothers. So like, share, subscribe to everything, guys. We will see you soon, and man, oh man, is it going to be a weekend. So we'll see you this weekend, guys. Hey, you could be winning some big money, some cool bodies, and some bragging rights. Definitely between Shapiro and Jason, as those two battle it out. We'll see you guys soon. All the love, and be sure to support your local track, support your facilities, support Fifth Scale Racing, guys. We'll see you soon.